Alright then, what is up you people? Hello and welcome back to the next session of Crusader Kings 2! And wow! We had quite the action-packed session last time, did we not? The things I remember the most were this latter half of the session when our great Harald... I keep calling him Halvdan sometimes. When I look back at my videos, when I edit them, I realize I keep calling him Halvdan for whatever reason. I don't quite know why that is. Maybe it's just a case of temporary nervousness while recording, that I get the names mixed up and don't even notice it. Whatever. Harald is his name and nothing else, and he's forthwith known by his moniker the Great Bear for his various exploits in the field of battle, even though the guy's only 24. At first, he took an army, crossed the Strait of Öresund, and liberated the capital of the realm, while Sigurd was busy fighting his war over here, was unable to intervene. His loyal servant Harald came in and saved the day, and even killed a prominent Christian commander in the process. So that was quite awesome. Hearing news of this remarkable deed, a small band of warriors pledged their allegiance to Harald specifically, eager to go out on an adventure of their own and share in the glory. Not wanting to miss that opportunity, Harald assembled what remained of his army and set sail towards Frisia. We landed in Sticht, laid siege to this here place, and then we went ahead and fought this army that we just defeated. We got our nickname from the battle, and we killed another commander. A lowly peasant commander, but all the same. Look at his fighting skill now. He's known as a renowned duelist. He's got hardened resolve, has seen some things on the battlefield and is wiser for it. Duel victory, battlefield experience, war taxes. Oh yes, that's another thing. Our marshal, Rikulfur here, he's been gone for years now, trying to look for this mysterious artifact. I don't quite remember when the search started. I wonder if it wasn't in 69, I believe. So yeah, he's been gone for 5 or so years. Keep saying that, oh, I'm making progress, I'm making steady progress, but so far we ain't seeing a lot of results. So we're eagerly awaiting news for that development, from that development I should say. And at the same time, this peasant revolt occurred in Själland. They laid siege to and eventually captured Sigurd's capital, killing not quite his entire family, but everybody that was present at court at the time. His beloved wife, Bleia, his newly born son, Eskild, and some other random woman. I think she might have been his concubine. What's Hordknut doing? He's the seer, and he is in Rostock down here, trying to convert this Slavic territory to the Norse faith. So that is how he survived the encounter. He wasn't even in court at the time. But yeah, I can imagine Sigurd is grief-struck and at the same time filled with a massive rage, and so is hell-bent to seek up those peasants and take revenge. And that is precisely what he's doing now, fighting them in the capital, hoping to put this upstart rebellion down once and for all. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna continue to sway him. We're gonna continue to keep convincing him that we want nothing but to be his friend. I think Harald, not Halvdan, I think Harald has hit a little bit of a snag when it comes to his future endeavors. Harald is young, he is ambitious, he is headstrong, an honorable kind of guy, not necessarily the one to lose his temper, but a little bit headstrong, a little bit, not naive, but he's got this typical youth-like sentiment that the world is a lot simpler than it really is. So he's kind of omitted the more diplomatic aspects of rulership. He's forgot that first he needs to learn how to serve before he can rule. Because Sigurd, apart from him being paranoid, the reason Sigurd is mistrusting Harald is because everything Harald has done has mostly been for his own benefit. He's looted and pillaged, taking all the gainings himself. He stepped down from the council, having not even been there for a year. He wouldn't come over to England when asked to do so by Sigurd. And it's only until just recently that he didn't take an active part in the management of the realm at all. All he's been doing is coming up with things that he wants without coming up with ways to contribute. So, from his point of view, here's an ambitious young man who could well become a threat later. And one thing I did not take into consideration when I talked about the formation of the Duchy of Skåne is you can't form a title that is within the same tier of your liege. Sigurd is a duke. Well, a king, but he holds a ducal title, which means we can't create a ducal title of our own. In order to do that, we have to break out from the realm and declare independence. So that's quite a lengthy process. And obviously from a roleplay perspective, Sigurd is gonna see what we're doing. If we march straight out and take Blekinge and Bornholm, like we could do, we'd lose some honor for it, but we could take both these places relatively quickly. But from a roleplay point of view, we'd be playing our hand very clearly. He would see what we'd be able to do, and then, you know, behind the scenes, he would muster enough support to his banners to put Harald down. And even the might of the Great Bear can't stand against a united army of a legendary Viking warrior such as Sigurd-snake-in-the-eye. So that's why I'm being a bit tactical about this. That's why I'm sending the Chancellor to try and fabricate a claim instead of just going outright for the taking. I want him to have some sort of political capital before he acts. And that's something Harald needs to learn more about. It's something he's going to dedicate more time doing from here on out. How's the wife doing? Okay. And that is why he's going to try his utmost to serve rather than seeking exploits of his own. We're still gonna loot and plunder. That's there's just no talk about it. We still gotta improve our province here, and we need to do that with money and prestige from the loot. So we're not gonna stop looting, but we're just gonna try to think of ways that we could get on Sigurd's good side, because I feel that could be necessary. Let us at least fool him into believing we want to be a good servant, and then we'll betray him only excuse me, only when the time is right. I think I've outlined most of what I want to talk about. Another thing I want to talk very quickly about with regards to Harald here. Remember, he got the shy trait some time ago. I think it was in the previous session, but we just answered with trying to get him gregarious, then he got stressed instead. This would give credibility to the argument that records of Harald's family is missing because he had them all killed. Maybe he's brave. Excuse me, I swallowed in the wrong throat. My drinking water, that is. No, but imagine him being brave by nature, but maybe he was a second son. Maybe he was brave by nature, but was raised to be meek and humble. And maybe it had such a profound effect on him that deep down he's actually quite a shy guy. But he's been suppressing it. He's been putting his shyness aside, kind of like you put fear aside in the heat of battle. But bracing yourself, physically mostly, for a battle is not quite the same thing as bracing yourself mentally to deal with people, to stand up for yourself. Maybe that's a struggle going on within him. Maybe that's something he finds hard to balance out. And hence he gets stressed. He doesn't get outright depressed or end up with low self-esteem or something, but it's a struggle within him and it's taking some of his energy. So we're hoping he can learn to overcome those struggles soon. Anyways, before we start time again, I just want to have a quick look at the state of the world. I'm going to try to be snappy though, because we've gone on for long enough and I want to get to playing before our time runs out. Let's take a quick look at Sigurd's family, the sons of Ragnar. Ivar the Boneless converted to Christendom for who the hell knows what reason. Björn Järnskida is still alive at the old age of 53 and has expanded quite a bit actually. Not too bad. Halvdan Hvitserk died. He died of cancer in February of last year. And he got injured in the face before that happened. So the new ruler of Jorvik is his eldest son, Sigfrid Hvitserk of Jorvik, who doesn't seem to be much of a nice fella. He's a legitimized bastard, so he was born out of wedlock. He's shy, lazy, wrath, lustful and envious. Somehow I don't think it's going to work out well for England in this particular regard. Maybe the Christians have got a chance to fight back now. They've converted one of the greatest Viking warriors. Jorvik is ruled by an incompetent ruler. And you've still got Scotland, Ireland and Wales in play, so who knows? Maybe all hope is not lost for Christendom in Britain after all. And moving on from Britain to Central Europe, one thing I forgot to remark on when checking out King Lothar VI of Lotharingia here is he hasn't got the best traits. He's slow. Like maybe he isn't outright stupid, but by slow I understand it as him being quite dumb. The immature, not the sharpest tool in the box, I should say. And he's born with clubfoot. So, yeah, both these reasons combined is enough to make most people be not really keen on him. And then the fact that he's 4 years old. Yeah, you could understand why there's some rebellions going on. So, Lotharingia right now is in tatters. Thankfully, though, for him, Aquitaine finished their war for... I don't quite remember which it was, but it ended with a truce. So he's safe on that front. Meanwhile, Aquitaine itself, while having just taken over West Francia, they currently find themselves in war with Italy here. King Louis II of Italy is attacking Aquitaine to make him a tributary. Basically, he wants to keep Aquitaine as a puppet state and force him to pay tribute. which we'll follow with great interest, see how that goes. And Bavaria's sitting here pretty, not doing much. Though Thuringia's gonna have to watch out, because they've got 2 rapidly expanding kingdoms, possibly a 3rd, on all sides, so unless they get their act together, they're gonna be no more. And then I notice Asturias here is doing a Reconquista war for Navarra. I'm guessing it's the Kingdom of Navarra. They want to expand the kingdom and seek to push back against the Muslim onslaught before the whole damn peninsula falls into the hands of infidels. But okay, that was a quick, maybe not so quick, but that was the state of the world for today. So, yeah, let's carry on. We're gonna lay siege to this place, hopefully take the war over to 100% so we can end it and go home. Meanwhile, we wish King Sigurd the best of luck fighting the peasants back home. So, yeah, let us go. We should take it relatively quickly. Yep. Oh, they still got 99%. Well, fuck it then. We're gonna take them again. And Sigurd just handily defeated the peasants. We should receive a notification about that soon enough. Yep. The peasant revolt for Sjælland ended. King Sigurd of Sjælland won. Sverker here, the attractive peasant leader, most likely going to be put on trial and presumably put to death for the massacre of Sigurd's family. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, another battle. Wait a second. Okay, this battle is one straight away. What's happening here? The rise of the Shia. The schism at the heart of Islam dates back to its earliest days. The majority Sunnis have long persecuted the followers of Ali, the Shias, forcing them into hiding. The partisans of Ali look to his descendants for leadership, but they are forced to keep their ancestry secret. Now, though, the Shias are mobilizing their strength behind a boy whom they claim to be Ali's rightful heir and imam. Other Islamic jurists claim that the boy is clearly a fraud, but to his followers, he is the person they've been waiting for, and now they flock to his banner. This is quite interesting. Let me see where this is. Over in the Aghlabid Sultanate. Oh, there we go. This guy here. This guy. The pretender. The quick and attractive 3-year-old pretender by the name of Shamir. So he's gonna rise up somewhere here and attempt to start a Shia caliphate. This is of no concern to Harald particularly. He doesn't even know, he barely even knows what Islam is, I bet. But for historical purposes, it's quite interesting because in the Muslim religion, the highest mortal title is the Caliph. So the Sunnis have got their own Caliph, which is this guy, the head of the Abbasid Empire. What happened to Mutaz? Oh, he died of dysentery. Well, the empire fell apart under his rulership. So yeah, there isn't much to say about that. Now his eldest son, Mahmud, is the new ruler of the Abbasid Empire, as well as the Caliph, the religious head of the Sunni branch of Islam. Now what the Shias are doing here, what this little boy, Shamir, is doing here, he wants to establish a caliphate of his own. He wants to be the religious leader of his branch of Shia Islam. And that's really interesting. We'll see how that goes. Okay, the war's over. And Sigurd has conquered the lands of Ostfriesland here. Excellent! The Sjælland conquest has ended and King Sigurd has won. Let me take a look at, no, sorry, the court. I wanted to see the court. Did you execute him? No, you still have an execute. Where's the peasant guy? Don't tell me you let him get off easily by banishment or whatever. I remember seeing the 3 fish. That's gotta be up here. I think it was Ångermanland. It wasn't Freyr, was it? Sverker, Sigbjörn. I don't think it was Sigbjörn either. Okay, so he must have bumped him off. Because I can't see him in the court anymore. Anyways, Harald is gonna sail forth home. And no doubt he's gonna have some more epic stories to share with his friends back home. Yeah, okay. Ooh, a shipbuilder has been built in Skåne. What else can we build? Weaponsmith, practice range, war camp, training grounds. I kind of want to build training grounds. We need to increase the size of our levy and garrison. Additionally, we'd rather pay in money now, but most of it's paid for with prestige, so we're just gonna have to settle with that, I guess. We lost all our special events troops, but okay, that's fine. We don't need to sit pretty for long, though. We can get ready with the next raid pretty quickly, I think. Okay, he's relieved him as commander. Don't know what that's all about, but okay. So yeah. We're gonna hold on tight here for a while. How's it going in our society? We haven't quite got 300 renown yet. We want to give Harald a whatchamacallit. We want to give him a command trait. Ooh. Spirits are high at the lodge tonight, and I'm itching for a challenge. Many important warriors have gathered in the large hall to celebrate a recent hunt, giving me no shortage of capable warriors to test my strength with. I will pick the strongest I can find. Alfgeir looks like a fitting opponent. I'd rather not risk embarrass myself, so I'm gonna pick a woman. Ugh. That's rude, Harald. On second thought, I'll go take a drink instead. No, we're gonna arm wrestle. And he's a brave type. I mean, come on. Look at the exploits he's performed in battle. I'm sure he would not be afraid to tackle the strongest guy they've got. What's this? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, I'll check that later. But I'll pick the strongest I can find. Rudolfur here. Bring it on. Rudolfur and I sit one in front of the other, preparing ourselves for the game. We put our arms on the table with while a third fighter holds our fists still. Then the crowd around us chants a disjointed countdown and cheers as we start pushing against each other. For a while it seemed as if victory was assured. I was slowly pushing Rudolfur's hand closer and closer to the table, yet all of a sudden he started to gain back ground, getting his hand back up and started to push it on the opposite side. No! Shit! With a loud thud, I slammed Rudolf's fist against the table, earning a shower of cheers from... Oh, wait, I won? I won! Wow! Oh, I thought I was gonna lose. We turned defeat to victory there. With a loud thud, I slammed Rudolfur's fist against the table, earning a shower of cheers from the other warriors gathered around us. My opponent glares at me and mumbles something about accepting defeat as he rubs his hand. Wow! Holy smokes, Harald, you continue to surprise us! I thought defeat was certain there. Apart from you. Anyways, he accepts defeat, and Harald, being a kind and charitable person, he's gonna tell him not to be too hard on yourself. I mean, come on. You did your best. You nearly did beat us, dude. So congrats to you. Congrats. Hail, warrior! The lands of Chief Miroslav are right there, ripe for the picking. If you seek to impress the wolf warriors, march your troops on Rana. Where's Rana? Oh, it's it's called Rana today. It's called Rana in the game. It's called Rügen today. Oh, 1233. But we can't match that number. We ain't got enough troops. We're gonna accept though. We're gonna accept, make no mistake of that, but I fear we're gonna have to wait an additional while longer in order to be able to do stuff. Let me take a quick look at the court here. Ooh, he made Uhtred Chancellor and Chief. He gave this land to Uhtred here. That's nice. And he's taken a wife, whose name is also Beata. Maybe now he could go and reclaim Bebenberg up here. I mean, he's got the land now. Alfred was never this generous with him. You know what? I want to mark Uhtred as an interesting character. We're already aware of what's happening with Sigurd. I'm also going to add his son, Hordknut, as an interesting character. He's also taken a wife, Yrsa. That's nice. I don't think we're gonna get a council position back anytime soon, though. That ship seems to have sailed. So here we are, still waiting around. That one's gonna be done in September of next year. I don't think we'll wait around that long. What's happening now? King Sigurd-snake-in-the-eye has declared the Shelender conquest of Lachin on High Chief Barnen of Sorbia. The very place where we got beaten by the armies of the same foe. Well, guess what, Harald? We're going straight back into the battlefield. We're gonna offer to join the war willingly. We're not even gonna wait for him to ask, we're gonna offer it willingly. Once again, attempting to smooth things over and get on his good side. Fuck it, we'll raise the troops straight away. We only need our own men. Let us go, go, go. We're not even gonna bother taking the ships. We're gonna march down. We'll march to Lübeck and hope to arrive as quickly as possible. To the Honorable Harald, your wisdom and mercy are legendary. I gladly accept your offer of assistance in my war. Let our enemies tremble. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna control my army separately. It's probably for the better. And we're not gonna cross the Elbe because that's gonna make us quite deadly. We will try to join with... Where's Sigurd? He's leading troops in Lolland. Okay, he's marching with us. So is Uhtred. Wow. As great of a Viking as Harald is, he should still consider himself honored for being in the company of such great warriors. Now hold on a minute. Why is Uhtred going to Lachin, but I alone am going to Mecklenburg? I don't think that is such a fine idea. Let's walk with Uhtred for the time being. Let's not face this army in combat alone. That ain't such a wise proposition. Oh, I got to the town first. There we go. We'll lay siege to it together. And Uhtred takes the siege because... Uhtred takes charge of the siege because he ranks higher than us. Since he is a counselor. We gave up that seat willingly, remember, Harald? I don't think I've called him Halfdan yet. What's happening here? We're not doing that just yet. We're gonna be more tactical this time. We're gonna... increase our standing with him gradually, and we'll ask for a title again when we're way up there, not just as somebody he thinks is okay and tolerates, but somebody who he likes. Hopefully we'll gain some prestige out of this. Perhaps it is time I asked King Sigurd to spend some time with me. It is probably the fastest way to gain his trust. Yeah, we're both nearby. We'll go ask for some quality time with him. We siege that place. Stand on. Sigurd was happy to oblige me. Yeah, now that we've proven ourselves more, he seems, more receptive to our attempts of friendship. Now that I have some time to spend with him, I'm confident that I can convince him of how alike we are and that he stands only to gain from our friendships. Friendship. Go ahead, Harald. I think these days have really helped me getting Sigurd to know and appreciate me better. We've passed most of our time in my longhouse discussing of the most disparate topics. Disparate or just disparate? I don't remember. Please, allow me to give you something before leaving. Only a few words need be exchanged between honorable rulers. I hope you liked your time here. Let me take a look at him again. He's become a lunatic? What? How did this happen? Maybe he's taken the death of his wife so hard. He's taken the death of his wife and his baby boy so hard that he finds little joy in life nowadays, I guess. Maybe he walked in and saw the dead child with his own eyes and got so traumatized. More so than watching the blood of any battle. Happens to the best of us, I guess. The gamey thing to do would be to pick this because it gives us more opinion, but I think at this stage Harald wants to be slightly more humble and decides that giving him a generous gift is probably the better approach for the time being. So we're gonna do that as we continue to lay siege. Well, Rikulfer, do get back to me once you've actually found the thing, yeah? Oh, he's found a new wife. Eirikir. Oh, wait, what's happened to Bagsek? Bagsek the Grinner died feverish and sweating. Oh, he got sick and died. Maybe it's karma for you, dude. Killing your first son and all. So it's his, not his. So the nobles of Jylland, in ode to the Gavelkind system, elected not his eldest son, but his second son to be the next king of Jylland. Both in Denmark, apparently in Holland too, and then in Britain. So 2-year-old Eirikir here has accepted the betrothal between Sigurd and Karin. Just a lowly born peasant. Does that give them an alliance? It doesn't actually. It does not. He just selected a random peasant woman from their lands and said, "Can I marry her?" Sure, why not? Okay, that's good for us, cause... Oh, I took it. Yeah. It's good for us because that means he ain't gonna be as dangerous in the long run. Like, if he's allied with someone like Jylland by the time we break free to form our duchy, that's gonna make life very difficult for us. Walbeck has been sieged. So let's take the next place rapidly. Oh, wait. Let's link this army very quickly. A child lacks a childhood focus. Oh, Hilde here. Let's pick a... You can pick a focus. I'm not sure how to explain this in simple terms, but basically this is how you choose to raise the child. You choose to raise them to to strive for certain, not professions, but how should I say, different parameters. Remember these ones? Diplomacy, martial, stewardship, intrigue, and learning. What kind of a person do we want her to turn out as? Huh. She's taken after her father already and excelling in martial. So you know what? We're just gonna ignore the fact that she's a girl and we're gonna raise her as we would a warrior. Struggle for you, my dear. And I'm your educator, that is good, I want to keep it that way. I want to be the one that tutors Hilde here, and I'm gonna make sure that this is specifically the case. Very good. Okay, I linked my army to the main army now, so wherever they go, I should go. But we should really go take that place back. We're 17 war score, but that ain't gonna last for long if we don't start fighting the enemy army. We outnumbered them threefold or double, I don't quite know. No, you idiots, are you mad? Unlink. Take the long way around, Harald. Don't attack them straight from the flipping river, you numbnuts. Can I get there ahead of you? Not quite, but hopefully we'll act as a late coming reinforcements. Get in there, Harald. Get in there and help turn the tide of the battle. Yes, look at him smashing that center flank before anybody else. We were the last to arrive to the battle, and yet we're the one making all the difference here. That flank fell, we smashed the center flank just in time to face the enemy's right flank. And we're smashing them. We are smashing them, fighting side by side with Sigurd and winning the battle. Let's follow them. Let's be brave and follow them. They still outnumber us, but we've got higher morale. Let's do it. Oh. Hope we haven't bitten off more than we can chew here. It's dangerously close. Oh, but he's coming. We need only to hold out for a few days. You can do it, Harald. You can do it. Yes! Yes! We held them off. Our bravery has paid off. Where are they going? Okay, let's join the main army. Let's not push our luck here, okay, Harald? Very well done. You've proven yourself. Don't have to prove yourself no more. We all know how capable you are. We're 71% war score, but he's gonna take back his lands now and bring that down even further. Which is not great. What does this message say? Yeah, we already knew that. Hopefully we can take this before they take that. But if you're gonna cross the river again, we're once more staying behind. We've only got 800 men to our name now. Nope. We're once again doing this the proper way. There we go. Charge! Yes, look at us. No! Oh crap! We've been forced to the retreat. This is why you don't cross major rivers, Sigurd. Oh shit. Uh-oh. The defeat of Lodbrok. As he retreats with his tail between his legs, Harald is reminiscing a duel he had in the Battle of Lodbrok or Lachin or whatever. I could have sworn I heard the enemy commander Oiva. Oiva? Oh, they've hired a band of Finnish mercenaries. These guys have. Okay, I heard the enemy commander Oiva barking orders, but as I searched the plains, he's nowhere to be found. A fellow soldier finally informs me that he's been spotted, cowering in the far back behind a large rock and, most disgracefully, behind his troops. He's a coward! He's supposedly quick and have his wits about him, but he's an arbitrary guy and a coward who leads from the rear. Fuck that. We as a brave man despise that sort of attitude. There you are! Come and face me like a man, you dipshit! Yes! The sun is beginning to set when I meet Oiva, my spear ready. Harald seems to favor the spear, because he's been using the spear in every fight so far. After he clumsily dodges one attack, my next one lands perfectly. Frantically, the man attempts to cover his injured hand, but I have rarely seen so much blood. Do we... Okay, we killed the last guy we did this to, but for the sake of being honorable, we're gonna let this one get away with just one hand. We're gaining prestige as it is, as well as fighting skill. We don't need to kill every single guy we come across. And besides, we did lose overall, so 411. Oh, wait, what was that other message? I have no idea what that other message was. Yeah, we're losing the sieges down here. I'm sorry, Sigurd, but most of my men have died off fighting for you. Maybe this is why we were more eager about walking our own path than necessarily doing everything you told us to do. We'll stick with him a while longer. We're not going to commit suicide for our lord, but... well, let's continue to try and stay in his good graces a little while longer. Hravn, our son and heir, is obviously going to be trained in the arts of warfare. He's excelling in it already, and it only makes sense that Harald would try to raise his firstborn son in our image. Oiva did not take lightly on being defeated in a duel. He has sworn to avenge his defeat. Good luck with that, one-handed dude. So we've made our first rival then, Oiva. Let's see if he... oh, what happened here? Hold on. Now he's defending against Bruno of Saxony. Oh, this guy right next door, who controls all of this, has now declared a holy war in the name of Christendom. For these two places? Yeah, for these two places. It's gotta be. Yeah, for these two places. So now he's attacking him from behind. Hopefully we can take advantage of this. Come on, quickly. Don't let him take all that land. I really hope he's doing well. I wonder if there could be something else I could do for him. That's not how I would put it, Harald. We've done quite a lot for him already, but let's see what he wants. You could just attack this place, guys. King Sigurd was more than happy to talk to me about his struggles and aspirations. In fact, it seems he seems to have questions for me as well. This is wonderful. Look, our opinion is up to 62. We've definitely proved ourselves now. No doubt about that. And now they're distracted fighting these guys, so we can just continue sieging. Isn't that great? Okay, training grounds have been built. Let's see, what more do we want to invest in? Let's hold off on the prestige for a little bit and invest in the next step of our market village. We're more capable of paying with money than with prestige now anyway, so it makes the most sense. You gonna come and help us? I hope you are. You better. Victory, 52%. Where are we going now? To liberate our place, okay. During the last few days, Hilde has not been able to keep any drink or food down. No! It seems as if she's suffering food poisoning. And it's severe too. Aleph, court physician, You need to heal. You need to heal Hilda. Quickly. Ah. Crap in a handbasket. Call the court physician. I'd like to see this war concluded very quickly though before we end. Don't worry, I'm not gonna stay around for too long. I just want to see how this war transpires. I'm losing so much time with all my ramblings in the beginnings. I just want to keep playing. Right? We're liberating the whole province as of now. And let's move on. We could have won this war by now. If only we hadn't attacked across the goddamn Elbe. Like that ruined the whole damn thing. Now he's gonna liberate his town. Yeah, I want to gain a title too. We're gonna ask for a title after the end of this war. I think we've earned it now. I think we've proved that we can be humble enough to... Beata. Surely this can't possibly be my child, because I've been down here for Odin knows how long. We're gonna catch you in the act one day. We are going to catch you in the act. Even though Haraldr is not necessarily the person to think the worst of other people. We'll hire someone to find out. Quickly now, before he takes back his own town. The maid I hired to gain my wife Beata's confidence has not found anything suspicious. Hire more spies. Siege of Lensen. But he took that back, so it offset our war score. 521 are defending. I've only got 344. That is no way near enough. We're still besieging here. Ugh. I don't think you're handling your wars very well, Sigurd. I mean, you're a great king and a legendary warrior and all. But in my biased opinion, I think Harald is more of a commander than you are. We still haven't found out anything mysterious. Like, what the hell is this idiocy? Come on now, we gotta do better than this. We can't let her get away at every turn. We're down here. How can we have children with her all the way over there when we're here? Doesn't make any sense. Yes, cool beans. Okay. Quickly now. What are you doing? Okay, you're not at war with them. I thought you... Oh, shit. We are so gonna lose this battle. 9,000 men! Just... Where did all of those asshats come from? If this was my own playthrough, I probably would have withdrawn by now, but Harald is a brave man. He is going to make a stand, together with the rest of the Crusader troops. Take this off. There we go. We're not gonna win. We're soon not gonna win this. Oh, it's Oiva again! The one-handed man. Things are going well when suddenly I hear an embarrassed huff from nearby. Spinning my spear ready, I see the enemy commander Oiva awkwardly attempting to climb a large rock. And he's trying to escape. He swore vengeance on us, but the moment he laid eyes on us, he's just trying to run. Let's finish. Let's pick up where we left off. Right? What? I was holding my spear in front of me, locking eyes with Oiva. The crowd began to whisper as my opponent fidgeted awkwardly with his weapon, his face growing paler. I thought he was about to faint, when the man started running away. Oh my jeez, what a coward! What an absolute disgrace of a man! That's our only consolation. losing this fight. Just don't die, Haraldr, please. It's been ages since I felt so invigorated by a battle. Every day our unit is moving, as if it is connected by some unspoken bond, I exclaim eagerly one night. Or a higher power of some kind. This is all you, my lord, one of my soldiers say, a look of genuine surprise on his face. Ooh. Are we proud? Or are we humble? Oh gee, this is the thing I was... This is the thing I was so split about. I talked about his childhood shyness. How I believe he may have been raised to be meek, to be tender, to know his place and not believe himself to be better than he is. But at the same time, he is a good, honorable guy. That wouldn't try to brag or make himself look bigger than he is. Yet at the same time, personal ambition is all that drives him. He does believe he's great. He does believe he's destined for some sort of greatness. I mean, he can be kind and honorable, but still believe in himself, right? So we're gonna pick proud. This would have gone along well too, but I think deep down, it's a struggle between these two inside of Harald's soul, but deep down he wants this side to win. So we're gonna pick proud. He is a proud guy now. We have 150 men to our name. I'm sorry, Sigurd, but we can't do nothing with 150 men. I've spent 9 out of 10 of my soldiers dying for you. We're gonna take what few battle-hardened men we have left and return home. Sorry, Sigurd, but that's what we're gonna do. He's just messed this war up too much. But we'll talk to him for a bit before we leave. Hear how he's... Ooh! And I'm guessing we're coming home to the news of the birth of our 3rd son? Yeah, our 5th child and 3rd son. We're going to stick with the H theme. This time I even took the time to write down a list. So the next name on the list is Holmgeir. Welcome to the family, little Holmgeir. King Sigurd was more than happy to talk to me about his struggles and aspirations. Great! We should be best buddies by now. He loves me 88. So... is now a good time to ask him for a title? Possibly. I have fought side by you. My men have died for you. I joined you in the thick of battle, even though I doubted your strategy. And clearly I did it rightfully so, because look at where you are now. Well, obviously he ain't gonna say that, but he's gonna be nicer about it, but that's basically what he's thinking. Let's try it again. Let's ask him one more time to give us some lands. He gave this land to Uhtred. Why can't he give land to us? Halland would be great. We got 350 prestige. We can spend that building a build a war camp. Perfect. We're gonna wait a long time to replenish the forces now. Just flatter. Even as we sacrifice 90% of our men, all he does is flatter us. Well, ain't much we can do, I guess. So, on that rather disappointing bombshell. We're gonna call a close to the session right here. I'll go through... Ooh! Wait, what happened? Ooh! Look, look, look! Italy has won their war, and they've now claimed Aquitaine as a puppet. But how did France, or West Francia I should say... Oh, because he died. He died of dysentery, and so his two sons are the kings of Aquitaine and West Francia respectively. And Aquitaine remains a puppet of Italy, paying them tribute as they fuel a mighty war machine against the Byzantine Empire. Ooh! King Louis is an ambitious man. An excommunicated man, but an ambitious one. What is he fighting over? He fights over Brandisian. Is that a territory down here? Cosenza, Casara... Yeah, it's this here. It's the very point of the heel. He wants to take that territory. And he's funding his army with the money of Aquitaine. Not a good time to be Aquitaine. Oh, he's ugly. That's not nice, but he's baptized by the Pope at least. That should give him some bonuses. Nothing special about him. So yeah. I'm sorry that it's taken me this long in my rants and that my playthroughs, that my episodes are getting this long because I'm obsessed to find out what's happening in the world. But again, this is how I enjoy playing the game. Not just to max out my own character and advance to the next level, but because this is history. I love history, and this is history unfolding before me. There's nothing better than that. So anyways, I hope you'll join me next time for some more adventures of Harald the Great Bear. I wish you all a very good day, a good evening, or a good night, depending on where in the world you are. And hopefully I'll see you again next time.